In Japan, people can hire fake family members. Thousands of people secretly live inside internet cafes. There's a forest so mysterious it became known around the world as the suicide forest. And somehow, trains apologize for being late by only a few seconds. Japan is one of the most fascinating and unusual countries on Earth, a place where futuristic technology exists right next to centuries-old traditions. Here are 15 facts about Japan that honestly feel unreal. Number 15. Japan has an island full of rabbits. Near the coast of Japan lies Okunoshima, better known as Rabbit Island. Hundreds of wild rabbits roam freely across the island and run toward tourists looking for food. But the island hides a dark secret. During World War II, it was used as a secret military base producing poisonous gas. Today, abandoned buildings still remain there, creating a strange contrast between cute rabbits and a disturbing past. It feels peaceful and unsettling at the same time. Number 14. Japan's vending machines sell almost everything. Japan has millions of vending machines spread across the country. You can find them almost everywhere, on city streets, train stations, and even deep in the mountains. But what surprises tourists most is what these machines sell. Not just drinks and snacks, but also ramen, eggs, umbrellas, batteries, hot meals, and even neckties. Many vending machines operate 24 hours a day without being damaged or robbed, which shocks many foreigners. In Japan, vending machines became a normal part of everyday life. Number 13. Sleeping at work is normal. In many countries, sleeping at work would be unacceptable. But in Japan, it can actually be seen as proof that someone works very hard. There is even a special word for it, inamuri, meaning sleeping while present. People often fall asleep on trains, in offices, and sometimes even during meetings. Japan's intense work culture made public sleeping surprisingly common. For tourists, entire train cars full of sleeping businessmen can look almost surreal. Number 12. In Japan, you can rent a fake family. Japan has companies that allow people to rent fake family members, friends, and romantic partners. Some people hire actors to pretend to be husbands, wives, parents, or close friends during important events. This strange business exists partly because of social pressure and loneliness. Some fake relationships continue for years without others discovering the truth. For many foreigners, the idea sounds completely unreal. Number 11. Thousands of people live inside internet cafes. In Japan, some internet cafes became temporary homes for thousands of people. Inside tiny private booths, people can sleep, eat, shower, and spend entire nights for very little money. Many residents are workers who cannot afford expensive apartments in cities like Tokyo. Behind Japan's futuristic image hides a growing problem of loneliness and financial struggles. For many tourists, this hidden side of Japan is deeply surprising. Number 10. Japan has a famous suicide forest. At the base of Mount Fuji lies Aokigahara Forest, one of the most mysterious places in Japan. The forest became famous because of the large number of people who entered it and never came back. Its dense trees block wind and outside noise, creating an unnaturally silent atmosphere. Many visitors describe the forest as deeply unsettling and easy to get lost in. Because of its dark reputation, warning signs were placed near the entrances encouraging people to seek help and contact their families. Today, Aokigahara remains one of the most controversial and mysterious places in the country. Number 9. Japanese trains apologize for being seconds late. Japan is famous for having some of the most punctual trains in the world. In many countries, trains delayed by a few minutes are considered normal, but in Japan, train companies sometimes officially apologize for delays of only a few seconds. Some stations even hand passenger certificates confirming that the train arrived late so workers or students can explain their delay. Japan's railway system became a symbol of precision, discipline, and extreme attention to time. Number 8. Japan has capsule, hotels the size of coffins. Japan created capsule hotels designed for people needing a cheap place to sleep for one night. Instead of normal rooms, guests sleep inside tiny capsules stacked next to each other like futuristic boxes. Inside, there is usually just enough space for a bed, light, charging ports, and sometimes a small TV. Originally created for exhausted workers who missed the last train home, capsule hotels became one of Japan's most unusual attractions. Some of them now look incredibly futuristic, almost like something from a space station. Number 7. Japan has an island dominated by cats. Japan has several islands famous for having more cats than humans, but the most well-known is Aoshima, often called Cat Island. Cats wander freely through the streets, ports, and houses while the human population remains very small. Originally, cats were brought to the island to control mice threatening fishing boats and food supplies. Over time, their population exploded. Today, cats became the island's main attraction and completely dominate daily life there. In some areas, groups of cats gather in numbers that almost look unreal. Number 6. Japan has almost no public trash cans. One of the strangest things about Japan is how clean the streets are, despite having very few public trash cans. In many cities, people carry their trash home instead of throwing it away outside. Japan also has extremely strict recycling rules, and garbage often must be separated into multiple categories. Even in crowded places like Tokyo, streets often remain surprisingly clean and organized. The system relies heavily on discipline and social responsibility rather than constant policing. Number 5. Japan has cafes where you can hug animals. Japan became famous for its unusual animal cafes. Besides cat cafes, there are places with owls, hedgehogs, rabbits, pigs, and even capybaras. People visit these cafes to relax, reduce stress, and spend time with animals in the middle of crowded cities. Some cafes became so popular that tourists wait in long lines just to enter for a few minutes. The idea sounds strange at first, but animal cafes became a huge part of modern Japanese culture. Number 4. Japan's toilets are more advanced than some computers. Japanese toilets are famous around the world for being incredibly advanced. Many toilets include heated seats, built-in bidets, automatic lids, air dryers, deodorizing systems, and even sound effects for privacy. Some models have so many buttons that tourists often have no idea how to use them. High-tech toilets became so normal in Japan that simple public bathrooms in other countries often feel outdated to Japanese travelers. Number 3. Japan has companies that clean after lonely deaths. Japan has special cleaning companies called after people who die alone and remain undiscovered for long periods of time. Because of loneliness and Japan's aging population, some elderly people pass away in apartments without anyone noticing for days or even weeks. Special crews are hired to clean the rooms and remove personal belongings after these tragic situations. The phenomenon became so common that an entire industry was created around it. It reveals a much darker side hidden behind Japan's modern image. Number 2. Japan has futuristic automatic parking towers. In crowded Japanese cities, space is extremely valuable. To solve this problem, Japan created futuristic automatic parking towers. Drivers leave their car on a platform and machines automatically move the vehicle into giant vertical storage systems, underground or inside towers. The process looks almost like something from a sci-fi movie. These systems help save huge amounts of space in cities where every meter matters. Number 1. Thousands of people disappear in Japan every year. Every year, thousands of people in Japan disappear voluntarily without telling anyone. This phenomenon is known as johatsu, which means evaporated people. Some disappear because of debt, pressure, failed relationships, or problems at work. Others simply want to escape society and start a completely new life. There are even companies that secretly help people vanish overnight by moving their belongings and helping them relocate without leaving traces. Many families never discover what truly happened to their loved ones. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more. Every single day, this channel covers the biggest news stories from around the world. And every week, we explore another country with 15 shocking facts you probably never knew. So subscribe, because the next country might be even crazier than Japan.